Welcome to the show that takes up no more than 5 minutes of your time, but could help you gain massive real estate knowledge. It's 5 Minutes in Real Estate with best-selling author Shane Willis.
Hello, it's Shane Willis, Pensacola real estate expert, bringing you today's episode. It's a rare Saturday episode. I hardly ever record a podcast on Saturday. But if something catches my eye, then I will. I do want to talk about it. I could have talked about it on Monday, but I know I got some other stuff planned already on Monday. So today, I do get the Weekend Journal, Wall Street Journal, and there was an article in there about down payment assistance programs and how crowdfunding is now helping. Now, they mentioned a company called Lithium. The company is based out of Seattle only, so we don't see it here. And I haven't seen this in our area yet. But with the popularity of it, you know, and obviously now that it's making a Wall Street Journal article, we'll see it more and more. Now, here's the whole premise behind the program, which I thought was interesting, and figured we'd chat a little bit while I walk around the block here. Basically, it's saying that a lot of millennials, 24 to 30, are kind of saddled with debt. A lot of it has to do with student loans. So they're having trouble saving for the down payment. Now, we know about traditional gift funds, how mom and dad can help out with a gift, or uncle or auntie, whoever, can help out with a gift, and it just winds up being a gift. But what some of these other lenders are doing, what some of these other programs are doing, is they've created a site called HomeFundMe. It's kind of like a GoFundMe, where you can ask for stuff. That is a traditional gift. But what really caught my eye were there are some other programs out there that are investors that are going to your HomeFundMe page, and they're offering. This is like the company Lithium I was telling you about. They're offering to put up your down payment, or to crowdfund up your down payment, but you must rent out a room for 3 years with Airbnb, and they share in the profits. So it's not that they're taking all the profits; they're just going to share in the profits. Other companies are saying, "Hey, we're going to crowdfund for the 10% down or the 20% down that you need, but we're going to take an equity stake," meaning when the price of the property rises, that's what they're betting on. When you go to sell it, there's going to be a lien against it for 10% of the equity. So you're signing that. At first, it's kind of a drawback. I talked with my wife this morning as we were having coffee, and I read that article. She goes, "Well, I wouldn't want to do an Airbnb for my home." I went, well, the example they had was talking about a mother-in-law suite. So the guy had a mother-in-law suite that was detached. That's what he found. And he's like, I had no problems with it. It's just like another rental to me. And that area of the country, that we see that all the time. We see it here. I see a detached garage or detached rooms all the time that are full, almost like a studio apartment. Great Airbnb. But they want some of that profit to help get your down payment. I just thought it was interesting. It caught my eye and my mind, and got me thinking how we could do that. What would that look like here in the area? I'm going to do a little more research up on that, so I'll give you a follow-up as I start to think about this. But if you see this on the notes or on social media or any of the SoundCloud, put a note in there. Tell me what you think and how that could possibly work in our area. How could that work in our area? I don't know. We do have a lot of vacation rentals, so I guess if you owned a place in Gulf Breeze proper and they wanted to Airbnb it, cool. I don't know that Airbnb is as popular here. I'll just admit that I'm not as knowledgeable about Airbnb in our area. But what would you be interested in if someone helped crowdfund up your 10% down, but they own 10% of the house? So when you sold, and I don't know if there's a time limit that you either have to sell or buy them out. I don't know those details, but I just thought the whole idea itself was interesting. And so figured we'd talk about it for a second. All right, that's what I got for you today. As always, if you hadn't got over to get subscribed to the podcast, go to your player of choice, and then make sure you also hit subscribe on the player of choice, but also head over to 5minutesinrealestate.com. That's 5minutesinrealestate.com. I don't care if you spell out the word 5 or use the number. It's going to take you to the same place. Going to put in your email. That way I send you some of the tips, the tricks, the graphs, the infographics, the links. Like I'm going to put a link to the Wall Street Journal article so that you can see what I was talking about, what they were using as examples. Again, that's 5minutesinrealestate.com. Finally, hopefully you found a little value in this little Saturday. I'm hoping that we have some good ideas come out of the social media comments. But if you find value in this or any other episode, I do ask that you share it on social media. Maybe we can get some more comments. Have a great Saturday.